Got a beautiful, beautiful Friday morning, and a little overcast. Oh, wow. Out on the road at 5:30 a.m. this morning, which is unusual. But my wife had to head to Da Nang this morning to take care of some family stuff. So I was like, fuck it. Let's get on the bike, get some miles in. But I stopped here in the rice fields to, because just do a 360 for posterity's sake. Just beautiful. I like this particular open area here. Cloud. I love the clouds here, and such beautiful views, sky views out here in Vietnam. Anyway, let's do a 360. Little overcast, about 78 degrees this morning. Perfect for bicycle riding, absolutely perfect. Now you'll see they've been working their asses off to get this rice harvested, because it was ripe and it was ready, and it is generally gone. There's a few patches still remaining. Oh, man, there's a lot of rice left to be harvested. Let's just put it that way. But man, they don't mess around. They get that shit up. Anyway. Looks like a little rain falling that way. Excuse me. Got people doing their comings and goings. There's still a lot of work to be done. People getting up, grandmothers, landowners. You know, you own a big swath of this land, and you know, that goes back to like the post-war days. When they were rebuilding the country after the war. Now, the rebuilding is a continuous thing, of course. They're still, they got a ways to go here yet. But, you know, these pieces of land, it's things work very weird in Vietnam. It's not like there's official, I don't even want to go into it. But somehow motherfuckers got pieces of land out here, made claims. You know, like, I guess like in the days of the old West, people would just stake claims. This is my shit. This is my land. I'm taking this whole section here, calling it mine. So that's kind of what happened. I mean, there's ancestral lands, you know, there's lands that belong to families that go back generations. But, you know, after the war, it was just grab you a piece of something, get you some land and call it yours, build a house on it or grow some rice. Yeah, it's crazy. And now to buy a piece of land out here, shit. I think I mentioned this before. They want 30, 40, 50, 60 million dong a square meter for land in Hoi An. Now that's tapered down a little bit. That's calmed down a little bit. There was some land fever shit going on, but it's still too fucking expensive. There's no way I can do it, mind you. But mama didn't raise no fool. There's no way I'm fucking buying a small 100-meter section of land here in between some houses here, God knows, and throw up a little house, you know, for 200, 225, 250,000 US. No fucking way. This is Vietnam. This is not America. This is not Europe. This is not France. This is not Belgium. This is not, you know, Colorado or someplace, you know, where it's like, wow, man, this place is fucking awesome. No, this is Vietnam, and you do not, as a foreigner, as an American, pay that kind of money to build a home here in this developing nation. So they're out of their fucking minds, quite frankly, when it comes to land. Now, you can go out into the boonies. You can get land, you know, 80% cheaper than what I mentioned. But the thing about Vietnamese culture and Vietnamese society is they always, socialist, always have to be together. No separation, no spreading out, coming together. That's socialism. That's communist socialism for you. That's that bullshit that was ingrained into their heads. Whereas in the West, we understand about freedom and privacy and space. You know, we don't want no motherfuckers living around us. Or we want to be in a really good neighborhood. Safe, secure, you know, with access to shit. Anyways, my point is that we're going to have to go and look out into the boonies somewhere and to find reasonably priced land. So that's what we're going to be doing shortly. We're going to be traveling around and doing some exploring, and maybe we'll come across some land in a nice area. Vietnam's a pretty big country. At a reduced price. Anything near the big cities or places like Hoi An is going to cost you a pretty penny, because it's a great place to live, but there are other places. I was telling the wife, since they opened the borders, well, she's noticed it too, since they've opened back the borders to international tourism, which they're getting about 10% of what they were getting pre-COVID. And it's still annoying as fuck to both of us. So it's like, we have to get away from areas that are tourist friendly, that are tourist heavy, that are tourist locales, places like Ancient Town in Hoi An, where I just came from, you know, which I see almost on a daily basis and love and appreciate it. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a huge tourist draw, you know, international tourist draw. So coming here several months before the pandemic hit here, well, hit the world, I just got a small taste of at that time it was close to 20 million tourists coming into Vietnam annually, which is insane. Right now they opened back up in March. They might get 4 or 5 million this year, which is, you know, not even close to what it used to be. Anyways, we got to go somewhere where the tourists ain't, basically. And that's our goal. Someday. Not in any hurry. We're enjoying ourselves. We're enjoying our life. We've got a beautiful, fantastic rental home that is just in the sweet spot. So we love where we live. We love Hoi An, but it's getting a little too busy. We both equally hate tourists. My wife loves foreigners. She says they're better than Vietnamese. Culturally, in many respects, they are, but fuck that. I'm the opposite. I hate fucking foreigners. I hate Western foreigners in particular. And so we're on opposite ends of the spectrum there. I believe that Southeast Asians, the Vietnamese people are far better quality people than Westerners. Westerners now, do I really need to go into it? Anybody with any fucking common sense knows that most people in the West now are gone mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Just gone. Oh my God, this is just beautiful. All right, I'm going to turn the phone off because I'm just going to chill for a minute here and relax and soak this in it on a personal, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual level myself. And you can't do that holding a phone, which is why I'm a terrible vlogger. And it's also why I don't try to vlog. All right, have a great day, everyone.